To you guys how to PMCS your vehicles, which is proper preventive maintenance checks and services. Most people, college students, don't know how to do this to their vehicles. Like for instance, my sister, she's in college and all her friends, all their cars always mess up. It's like simple stuff they could have fixed before, and they all come to me since I'm a mechanic. They all come to me how to fix it. I'm like, if you'd have just checked like a few weeks ago, this would not have been a problem. And they're paying high prices just to get stuff fixed out. Like the other day I was driving, just like 2 weeks ago, I was driving off the freeway, and I saw a car like 3 lanes ahead of me, just smoke just go up, and I seen like rubber tire just fly right by my car, almost hit it. And I was like, oh wow, that sucks for her. So I was like, oh, I might as well hop her out, I don't got nothing to do. And I pulled over, and when I pulled over at some college girl, she was coming from Cal State, and she was all crying, like freaking out, and her tire had like blown out. She's like, oh my god, I don't know what to do. And I was looking at her car and just walking around, all the other 3 tires that were there were all like not even with the full, like had air in them, they were all bald. I said, man, if you'd have just took care of this, their wrist, like she didn't even know how to change the tire out. But I'm just going to show you guys how to check it before it gets like that. So, and then also there's a survey online by Jiffy Lube did it. 40% of college students don't even know they need to check their vehicle, they just drive it. So how do you not know you need to check a vehicle? Common sense, but most people don't even know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to demonstrate to you guys how to just visually check it, like check all your fluids, make sure they're all good, so that way you don't, your oil, you don't break your engine with your oil, or it doesn't overheat on you, and your brake fluid. Also how to check your lights so you don't get a fix-it ticket. Fix-it tickets are expensive. Like my sister, another example, she got like a $200 fix-it ticket just because one of her light bulbs were out. She's like, oh, I didn't want to fix it because I didn't know how to do it. And it's simple, I could have did it for her. Just how to prevent getting a ticket. Also, how to make sure your tires are filled up properly with the proper PSI in it. I couldn't really bring a car in here to show you guys how to do it, so I had to just take pictures of it and have it show you guys how to do it. So does anyone here have questions before I get started? Alright, pretty simple how to do it. I'm also going to show you like where the stuff on your vehicle is located, so you can know probably where to check it. Alright, this is your brake fluid. Your brake fluid. Why is it going like this? Alright, this is your brake fluid. Most people think they need to change their brakes because it doesn't work, but basically most of the time it's just brake fluid, so it could stop properly when you need it to get stopped. Brake fluids are usually located in front of your steering wheel, right behind the engine. You don't really got to change it out often. Just if you open it and you visually check it and it's low, just fill it up. So that way when you're braking, it takes forever to brake, like you don't do a California roll. So all you have to do is just visually just unscrew it and look inside of it. It will have a lever on it saying fill, need brake fluid, doesn't need it. To get like the types you need, all you need to do is just go to AutoZone and tell them the year, make, and model of your vehicle, and they'll bring it up on a computer. It has a list of everything, like how you need to do it, what kind they want you to use. Another thing is checking your oil. You don't necessarily always have to. It's recommended that you change your oil every 3,000 miles, but now they're coming up with the newer vehicles. It's probably 5,000 miles to change it. And just to check it, not even to check it out, all you got to do is just probably like once or twice a week. Just take out the dipstick, which is usually located also right. It's located in front of the brake fluid. It's dipstick. All you got to do is just take it out and wipe it down with a cloth, and place it back in. And on the dipstick right here, there's a little. I don't know if the sun was in the way when I took the picture, but there's a little. It tells you add if needed. All you need to do is also AutoZone. They'll tell you what kind you need it, like 10 weight for diesels and stuff. And if your oil comes out like a dark black, well, that means it's time to change it. It shouldn't be dark black. All you have to do is go to any mechanic shop. They usually change them out for $20 for you, $20, and they'll also give you like a free car wash if you change it out. So it works out perfect. And if it's low, all you got to do is, like I said, just fill it up. It'll last longer. Every 3,000 miles, just change it on your vehicle. Also, your antifreeze. Usually for older vehicles, the antifreeze is located probably it's like a metal cap. But what you want to do is never open your antifreeze after you have driven your car, because once you open it, the pressure's all built up, and it will just burn you. Because that happened to me once working on the car. It sucks. Antifreeze everywhere, and it burns. Also, this will also help you from getting your car overheating a lot. Just check antifreeze. You don't really have to put antifreeze. Most people just put water. You can put water in it. Water works perfect, but don't put too much because it will get watered down. If you look in it, you can just visually inspect it. Just look at it. It's a long tube. Like for mine, it has this like a stick on it. Usually they don't come with this. You just open it and you have to look down and make sure it's filled. But mine, like, usually it said fill. It's like good and needs filling. So when you fill it, I just add water. I never really do it. And to flush it out, if you notice that it's like looks dirty, to flush it out. Also, I think this one's probably like $30 to change out at AutoZone. I mean, Pep Boys to change it out for you. You don't want your car overheating because if it overheats, then you can prevent a lot of costly repairs by your car overheating just by doing this. Also, another thing to check is your air filter. Your air filter, you don't necessarily need to change it out all the time. This will also help you save on gas mileage by changing this. Mine is located, it's just visually. Most of you guys will have a cap on it. Just take it off. You can just take it out and just dust it off. They're like $20 depending on what car. Mine is kind of expensive. Also, for checking your tire pressure, most tire pressures are located inside the door. You just got to open your door and they're located right there. Like mine says my tire is in 36 psi. It depends. The front ones are usually bigger than the, or less than the back ones. Your spare tire, it will also tell you how much your spare tire needs. Mine's 60 psi, which is your tire pressure, what you need. And how to check your tire pressure, all you need to do is go to like or well, also for some vehicles like mine, it's just, it says right there on the dashboard how much pressure, tire pressure is in each wheel, so I don't have to get one of these. But they have these gauges at every, like at a gas station or anywhere, Pep Boys. It's simple, they're like 99 cents. All you gotta do is go to your tire, unscrew the little nipple that's right here, and just place this on there, like a demonstrator right here. And then once you put it on, this thing will shoot out and let you know how much PSI is in there, like it'll go to 30, 38. And if it's lower, all you gotta do is go at the gas stations and get free air. So it's just a quarter. It'll also save you guys from, because tires are expensive. You don't know, tires are really expensive. Here's another example. And also checking that your lights work, like your fix-a-ticket. All you need to do is like, what we did in the military is before you move a vehicle, you have to make sure all your lights work. So what you do is you get like a battle buddy, we call them. Just have them stand in front of the vehicle while you check your lights. Like your left blinker, you're like left, right, make sure they're all working. Your four ways, make sure all four ways are working. And if one's out, all you got to do is just go to, like I said, AutoZone. And if you don't know how to change it out, they'll actually change it for you. Your light, you just buy the part and be like, can you help me? And they'll change it out for you. Another main one where everyone gets fix-a-tickets on is your license plate bulb. Like there's two bulbs in the license plate that need to be changed out. Just make sure they're working properly all the time. You don't want to get fix-a-ticket. And if you check the brakes, just have your friend behind you check all your brake lights are working, and then just press on the brakes, have them push on it. And what you want to do also is check your emergency brake is working. So just put your car in drive, put the emergency brake on, let go of the gas, and stay steady. It works good. And that's about it for my speech. Does anyone have any questions on how to just check your vehicles to make sure you don't spend a lot of money fixing repairs that are easy to fix? All right, and that concludes my speech.